Wow, that was beyond frustrating. The Knicks get blown out by the Celtics in the opener. And the Boston Celtics tied the NBA record for the most three-pointers made in a game, but they were unable to get the record after they missed like 10 or 11 straight threes. We did the live watch party on my channel, and that was probably one of the most frustrating openers any Knicks fan has ever witnessed. I mean, there's a lot to unpack here, but the first thing is, I mean, that's an anomaly, all right? The Knicks put up 109 points, and the Celtics put up 132, had 29 threes. They were not missing all game. So Knicks fans, sound off in the comments. Are you hitting the panic button? Do we have Knicks fans that are thinking that the season's over already? Because I'm not doing that, all right? We went into Boston against a team that just won a championship that has the same exact roster as last year. They got the chemistry. They got the continuity together while the Knicks are still trying to find that, all right? So definitely frustrating. The defense lost us this game. Also, it just happened to go into like an historical game that we're going up against the Celtics. They did not miss from three, it felt like. Every three-pointer they put up, whether it was contested or wide open, it went in. But you look at what the Knicks did tonight, the story going in, the debuts of Karl Anthony Towns and Bridges, both underwhelming performances. I mean, Cat barely played. I mean, 24 minutes, he had 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. All right, Bridges started off not good, and then he kind of finally broke out a little bit. Well, a lot of people are concerned over his shot. A lot of people are concerned with Bridges, but he finished with 16 points, 7 of 13 from the field, 2 of 7 from downtown. Jalen Brunson only played 25 minutes, but he put up 22 points. The story is Deuce McBride. If there's anything positive, that's the highlight reel we got tonight, is Deuce. I mean, Deuce has a legit chance to be a six-man of the year candidate. 22 points off the bench, an efficient 8 of 10, 4 for 5 from downtown. The man is unreal. I mean, Deuce McBride continues to show that he is developing and he is ready to break out this season. Last year was kind of like a little taste of a breakout. This is the official breakout season for Deuce McBride. I promise you on that. Very underwhelming performance from OG Anunoby. I think that is the one player that concerns me in this game in particular. The worst game of his Knicks career. 34 minutes, 4 points, 1 for 7 from the field, 0 for 4 from downtown. Did not play good defense. Bridges also looked awful on defense. Tatum was having his way with him. Tatum finished with like unreal line. I mean, Jason Tatum, 37 points, 10 assists, 14 of 18 from the field, 8 for 11 from downtown. Had his way with the Knicks wings. The idea that the Knicks brought in Bridges and Anunoby to stop Brown and Tatum feels like a joke. I know it's one game, but boy, did the Boston Celtics feel like they're real champions in this game, right? I mean, you talk about Holiday with 18 points, Brown with 23 points, White with 24, a well-balanced effort from them, and then when all their bench unit came in, they were unable to get the record, which felt good that the Celtics did not get the record, my little, but at the end of the day, man, we had some rookies make debuts tonight. Pacome Daddier is part of the rotation officially with the injuries that we have. You know, in limited action, Pacome had 1 3-pointer made. Kolek in limited action in garbage time, he had a 3-pointer made. Ariel Hukporti in his debut had a block. But outside of that, Jericho Sims in 24 minutes had 9 rebounds and 4 points. We're going to need a lot from our bench. Who else? Cameron Payne off the bench, 11 points in 21 minutes. So, like, this was one of those games where we couldn't really see the full potential of our starting five because the game got away from us so early. Like, so fast, the Celtics just punched us in the mouth, and we were unable to respond. The first quarter, we lost the game. We were outscored 43-28, and then the rest of the game, we were kind of evened out, right? If you look at the, quarter-by-quarter scoring, we tied with them in the second quarter, and the third quarter, we lost by, like, just a few points. That first quarter, if you go down by 25 or so points, whatever it was. I think it was like 43-20 something, 27 maybe. If you go down by that much in the first quarter against a team like the Boston Celtics, it's going to be a long night. And that's exactly what it was. It was a long night sitting back and watching the Boston Celtics just rain threes in their home opener. Let's turn the page and let's go against the Indiana Pacers for a home opener and go get that W, man, and get to 101. Not the end of the world. I know that Knicks fans are going to start panicking, but I'm not panicking at all. We just happen to go up against the league's best, and we want to obviously be able to be contending with this Knicks team, with the Celtics team, but it's all good. We had a whole season to get chemistry. We got a whole season, and I know that there's a sense of panic that this is a new roster. We don't have that same team as last year. We added a lot of new pieces, and I feel like it's going to take time for this Knicks team to gel as much as that is unfortunate. We wish that they can go out there and dominate right away, but it may take some time for them to gel. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I know one thing. We cannot rely on patience for this Knicks team. The expectation is through the roof. We expect this Knicks team to go out there and play good basketball right away. Let's hope that this was a stinker. They can put it behind them, and they can bounce back and go up against the Pacers and get the dub on Friday night, all right? So that's my recap video. Want to make a video, of course, after every game. Share your thoughts in the comments, Knicks fans. Frustrating loss. Very frustrating. I mean, talk about, I felt like I was being tortured. I felt like I was being pranked watching the Celtics every single time they put up a shot, it went in. But can't really control that. So the Knicks just got to be able to bounce back on Friday night. Sound off in the comments. Hit the like button, folks. Let's go Knicks as always. Don't hang your heads too low, folks. Long season. 1 game out of 82. We'll be good. I promise you that. Salute to the chat. Let's go Knicks as always.